The next award for the evening is the Qimpro Gold Standard for Healthcare. This award was instituted in 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Dr. Mamta Manglani, our Qimpro Gold Standard 2023 for Healthcare.
Dr. Mamta Manglani is Director, Academic and Research at the Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai, MCGM as we refer to. She leads comprehensive thalassemia care, pediatric hematology, oncology, and the Bone Marrow Transplant Center. For the past 3 decades, Dr. Manglani has been a tireless medical practitioner, specializing in children and their diseases. Her special achievements have been establishing the first HIV clinic in India in 1997 in a public hospital. This clinic was given the status of regional pediatric. A regional pediatric ART, that is antiretroviral therapy center, in 2006 by the National AIDS Control Organization that we refer to as NACO. This was in 2011. Yes, raise your hands now and give her a warm round of applause. The center was redesignated by NACO as a pediatric center of excellence for HIV care. The Pediatric Center of Excellence for HIV care was the first to adopt telemedicine in the country through funding by UNICEF to reach the unreached children with HIV. Establishing a state-of-the-art MCGM, comprehensive thalassemia care, pediatric hematology, oncology, and BMT Center in Borivali East with CAPEX funding from the Tata Trusts, the Cipla Foundation, and the Kalpataru Trust. The Borivali Center is impaneled as the Bal Seva Yojana, that is TBSY, a collaborative project by Coal India Limited and the Thalassemics India under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, completing more than 300 bone marrow transplants for children. Yes, 300 bone marrow transplants for children with cancers, with blood disorders, and inherited disorders of immunity. Dr. Manglani has many avatars. She's a medical practitioner, a speaker, a trainer, a coach, a facilitator, and author. We congratulate Dr. Mamta Manglani, our Qimpro Gold Standard 2023 for healthcare. May I please request Dr. Vijay Agarwal and Dr. Armida Fernandez, both pass Qimpro Platinum Standards for Health.
It's an overwhelming experience. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a privilege and honor to receive this prestigious Qimpro Gold Standards Award. I'm extremely grateful to the trustees of the Qimpro Foundation, especially Mr. Suresh Lulla, who personally has been communicating and coordinating for these awards, and all the members of the jury, of course my mentor, Dr. Armida Fernandez, for selecting me amongst many nominations that were there. But I wish to say this award does not belong to me alone. There are many who actually deserve this award, or maybe credit of this award, I would say. So I dedicate this award to all my colleagues and staff at the MCGM Comprehensive Thalassemia Care, Pediatric Hem-Onc and BMT Center, Borivali, Mumbai, especially my colleague Dr. Ratna Sharma, who is here today, and Mr. Vinay Shetty. Both of them were partners with me when we set up this center. Corporation just handed us a 2-storied building, which was empty, which was dilapidated to an extent because it was unused for 7 years, and told us to do what you feel you want to do for children. And these two came to my rescue and said, "Ma'am, we'll do it." And Tata Trust absolutely generously gave us a 10 crore donation to set up the center, and that's how the center came up. Of course, I cannot forget my roots, that is the Department of Pediatrics at the Lokmanya Tilak Municipal Medical College and General Hospital, where I groomed along with stalwart teachers like Dr. M.R. Lokeshwar, who has been my mentor in the field of my specialty, Dr. Armida Fernandez, who has always been our guardian angel, Dr. Amdekar, Dr. Meenakshi Mehta, and many others. And the lesson I learned is nicely summed up in a quote by Jonas Salk, who said that the reward for work well done is the opportunity to do more. And though I retired from Sion Hospital in 2017, this is where I am, thanks to them. So thank you, ma'am, for inspiring us always. I'm indebted to my innumerable patients who inspired me to do all that has been achieved through my career. I cannot take the credit singly. These patients let themselves into our hands for us to learn and know what is required to be improved upon. And that's how we have improved in whatever we are delivering. It has been possible to treat hundreds of children with blood diseases, cancers, and those requiring bone marrow transplants through the generous donations received from various philanthropic organizations, CSR funding, and individual donors. I can only say a big thank you to all of them. God bless them, because without that, I don't think I would be standing here for this award too. I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to all the authorities of the Mumbai Municipal Corporation for being supportive, because without that we cannot run the center. We are doing bone marrow transplants at zero cost to the patients from low socioeconomic strata, and we have completed now 315 transplants. 300 was the figure when I had given my CV. That's a perfectly fulfilling journey, and today if I take my last breath, I'll tell God, I did whatever I could, and I'm happy, I'm fulfilled. That's the feeling. Of course, no award can be complete without talking of the support from family. This award belongs to all my family members, most of all my parents, especially my mother, who instilled great values into us, stating that life is meant for others, not for yourself. Just give away every bit of your blood and flesh for others being uplifted. This is a message which hopefully I'm carrying forward to whatever extent I can. I cannot forget my spouse, Mr. Vijay Manglani, who has been a rock-solid support, which I suppose is very important, especially for a wife to get this support from a husband, because when we were young, we were in the generation where women were not even allowed to be becoming doctors, postgraduates, etc. My parents encouraged us, and then my husband always said, your duty first, home can wait. That is the attitude he held always. my niece cum daughter, Miss Meghna Madnani, who's again been a very strong emotional and moral support to me always. I'm thankful to my extended family for their continuous support, my siblings, their spouses, their children, and their spouses, many of whom are here to share this joy with me today, and we're soon probably going to be blessed with a grandchild also. So especially thank that child who will be coming to keep inspiring us. Last but not the least, I bow down to the Almighty for guiding me through my journey, and I oblate all my achievements to the Providence. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Dr. Manglani.